Meanwhile, this revised border numbers from Customs and Border Patrol now indicate this. There were roughly 203 illegal border crossings, 204,000 illegal border crossings in the month of August, which puts the total number of illegal crossings just over 2 million for 2.1 million for the fiscal year of 22. This is an all-time record in U.S. history. By the way, you still have another month to go. Tony Gonzales is a Republican congressman from Texas whose district includes parts of San Antonio to El Paso. Congressman, thank you so much for coming on. I'll just give this to you. Your reaction to a record setting of 2.1 million plus illegal migrant encounters, according to CBP, and more than 200,000 border crossings just in the month of August, seem to be a trend at that number, again, according to the CBP, coming the majority there through Texas, sir.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. You know, House Democrats have failed America, and it's time we vote the bums out. And it's time we give the Republican Party an opportunity to secure this border. You're going to see House Republicans roll out this commitment to America on Friday that highlights our plan. You know, Kevin McCarthy has visited Eagle Pass and El Paso before. Steve Scalise has visited RGV before. I've hosted 74 members of Congress at the border. The Republicans, we know this topic very well. It's time that we start putting laws in place that stop this, because right now there's no end in sight. I live in Bexar County. I live in San Antonio. And what you're seeing is, you know, we had our firefighters operating this migrant center. I mean, it's just one thing after another. This is what an American last agenda looks like, and we have to stop this. And it starts in the House. It starts with the Republican Party. In
Bexar County, you know, your sheriff is suing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, investigating Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Your thoughts on that, the stance that, again, this Democrat sheriff has taken in a situation that's affecting not just one county, but really the entire nation. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, what's comical is the sheriff brought to light a couple months ago that the Biden administration was paying no attention to what was happening in San Antonio. And guess what? The Biden administration is still not paying any attention to what's happening in San Antonio. And sadly, he's kind of involved himself in the national politics. But what I'm seeing at the local level, going back to this migrant center, there's literally hundreds of migrants just roaming the streets in San Antonio. I mentioned San Antonio, but it's San Antonio today. It's your city tomorrow, right? So there's no end in sight. I'd also add, look, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and the Hispanic community has had enough. I represent a district that's over 72% Hispanic. We've had enough with these open borders. We've had enough with not feeling safe in our homes. I think there's an opportunity, if the Republican Party can deliver, starts in the House, that we can win over Hispanics for a long time, bring them over to the Republican Party.
I wanted to talk about the issue of busing and flying migrants to various parts of the country: Chicago, New York City, D.C., most recently Martha's Vineyard, and then a chance of sending them to Delaware as well. That did not play out. But the White House was asked about that yesterday. I'll play that for you, and we'll get your reaction. Here's that.
Has the president reached out to any of these governors?
So here's the thing, and I was asked this question earlier today. I don't know why we would reach out to a governor or governors who are clearly playing a political game, right? It is something that they're doing not to find a solution, but to literally put people's lives at risk.
Are their lives at risk on beautiful Martha's Vineyard?
There aren't, but what is worrying me is we are sending these illegal aliens into the country, whether it's Delaware, New York City, San Francisco, wherever. Instead, what we should be doing is enforcing the laws that are on the books. And if you do not qualify for asylum, which is roughly about 95%, you should be sent on a bus or a plane back to your country of origin. Our laws have to be enforced. And when they don't, it only encourages more. What I am now hearing is you have folks coming at the border and saying, I'm trying to get to Chicago. I hear there's a bus going to Chicago. I'm trying to get to New York. So the administration, nowhere to be found. You know, I've asked repeatedly to sit down with the president and come up with a solution, because at the end of the day, the people in my district, we just want this solved. We want the same things that we're dealing with, the same things that the rest of America is dealing with. This inflation, the cost of goods, you know, not feeling safe in our homes. The crime is spiking, and we want to get back to normal. And it starts with the White House. Sadly, there's no one home.
Congressman Tony Gonzales of Texas joining us live here on the border crisis as it continues to be out of control in terms of the numbers reported by CBP. Congressman, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Got it.